Hey everyone, it's Ashley with another update and process video for this album that I'm working on for my sister. Today I'm going to be showing a quick look at how I'm putting together um, the first part of our first day there. I think I'm going to show 2 or 3 spreads. And I started working on this in a different session that I had recorded, but there were quite a few camera issues, so I may or may not show the 5 or 6 pages leading up to this point in the album. And also because of those issues, you'll notice that the camera angle changes, and at some point I was working off, like out of the viewing area of the camera, and so I apologize for that. I tried to edit out those parts, um, and to make it a better video. Hopefully I think I resolved those issues, and so there won't be too many of these lousy quality videos in the future. But if you want to see, I don't think I'm going to post that video, and so if you want to see those days leading up, leave a comment below and I might post it. We'll see. Um, as you can see, I'm working on a title card of sorts. That black and white stripe is just a journaling card from the Seafoam Project Life main kit that came out quite a few years ago. And then I just layered 2 different Martha Stewart Avery labels on there, one in craft and the other one with a blue outline. And then I just added a small black alpha to say day 1. I'm adding half of a circle sticker from the sticker sheet, and I'm going to add a gold foil heart, and both of those came from the Say Cheese 2 collection from Simple Stories. A lot of the ephemera and stickers I'm going to be using today are from that. And lastly, I'm adding just a tiny word sticker that says, "This is where the magic happens." Um, Next, I'm going to be working on the filler cards that are 2x2 in the center. This yellow star and that red polka dot that you see up above, those are both from the 4x4 2x2 elements sheet from the Say Cheese 2 collection. And I'm just adding on these 3 ticket stub things to there. Those also came from that Bits and Pieces ephemera kit. Next, I'm going to be adding a silhouette castle, and they were poorly cut, so you see me there just picking out the piece that didn't want to come free. And then I'm going to add these silver and gold glitter stars to it. The back of that red and white polka dot is a blue with a blue with a gold foil polka dot, and I'm just leaving that as is, and it's going to show on the other side of that, as well as the back of that card that has this ticket stubs has a cluster of different colored stars, and you'll see that in a minute as I slide those cards in. And then I'm going to be working on matting the photos that are going in these pockets, because they weren't quite 3x3 when I printed and cut them out. I'm just adding a little bit of a matte, and all of the papers that you're going to see me matte with are from the coordinating paper that goes with that Seafoam main kit. And then on the front side is just talking about the hotel and arriving at the hotel and pictures of the hotel. I had arrived first, so I decorated my sister's hotel room, and you'll see at some point on that front side there is a card in the lower left hand corner that says room number, and I just made that on my own using elements from Sahlin Studios Project Mouse, and then I just added some black glitter number stickers. And then in that upper right hand corner is just another Seafoam card that says today is good, and I splattered some gold glitter on there and then put a sticker that says live your dream. And then yeah, that should be it. So like I said, I picked some blue, grays, and I think a tan and a yellow paper that all came from the paper set for the Seafoam kit from Becky Higgins and Project Life. And so I picked those colors mainly for this spread because we did wear pink, and so I didn't want it to be super red heavy and super pink heavy. So while there are a couple splashes of red, I really wanted to focus on using the other colors. And lastly, I'm just filling in that center card, and that is also a Seafoam journaling card with an arrow that says this, and I stamped in a gold-ish ink that says magic, and I wrote in this is, so it says this is magic, and then I just inked the edges. Next, I'm going to work on, there's kind of the close-up. Next, I'm going to work on this page that has two 4x6 pockets, and I'm also putting in a 4x6 photo flip. I'm kind of on the fence about these. I'm a little annoyed that they're slightly larger than 4x6, and the adhesive is it just kind of is not what I was hoping for. I mean, they get the job done, but because I'm working in a 6x8 album, I've had to flip the adhesive over onto the other side, and so there I trimmed off the edge so I wasn't covering my sister's friend's face. And then I just added the photos in here. I had picked a label sticker from the sticker set from Say Cheese 2, and as I was moving things around, it had attached there and ripped the photo, so I just added a gold foil star, and then I'm going to add a label and another gold star, but that one's not gold foil, it's just gold colored. And then I might go back and add a couple of glitter, those tiny glitter stars later, but we'll see. And then those two are done. I left the front card plain. It's just, they did a really cool thing. We had all these matching sunglasses, and the photographer took the picture of my sister's reflection in my mom's sunglasses, and I thought that was really sweet. And then this series of photos is all from the main gate at Disneyland when we first got there the first day. The photographer was having a blast with the fact that we were all coordinating and that we were there for a special event. The card I'm working on now is that top card, and I'm just cutting a banner from that gray and white polka dot, and then I'm going to add a sticker from the sticker sheet that says the whole gang, and then I'm going to add a red heart from the bits and pieces of From Her Kit. Sorry about that. And then I was looking for my stapler, and then I couldn't find it, and then I was looking for staples for my stapler, and it wasn't going to work because I don't have any staples. So that's it for that side. Next we're working on the back, and I'm using that top 4x6 kind of as a 3x4 pocket. I'm just using that piece with the gold foil viewfinder is from that 4x4 cut apart sheet, and I'm just layering it over to make it look like two 3x4s instead of a 4x6, because I wanted to put these little photos of my son playing on Main Street next to City Hall. One of my sisters uses a guest assistance pass, and so we have to check in to City Hall every time we go to Disneyland for her. And so I just layered the two photos over of my son just playing in the area while she was doing what she had to do. And then I put a tiny word sticker on there from the sticker set that says just being goofy. And I like that it has that chevron arrow on there because it's going to point to us actually goofing around in the park um, to kind of make the trip more fun. Not that Disneyland needs to be even more fun. I had made a photo scavenger hunt for us to play with. Um, like I said, or maybe not, depends on if another video goes up before this. We went for my sister's bachelorette party, and so a couple of her bridesmaids had come that I had never met before, and so this was kind of an icebreaker type thing to get the sisters and the friends together and just having a really good time. And the first stop was Tarzan's treehouse, and in all the years that I've gone as an adult, we've never done Tarzan's treehouse as an adult, and so we had a lot of fun hanging out there. And on the first, since I talked over it, the first one, there were 2 pictures and then a cutout that had a silhouette of Tarzan, and then I just added another piece. It was a tan piece from that coordinating paper for the Seafoam kit, and I just added a sticker that said adventure. On the back, I'm working on a little filler card that says 173 steps, and that was part of the photo scavenger hunt. I think I said, monkey around Tarzan's treehouse, and then bonus points if you can count how many steps you take. And so it's 173 steps from the entrance to the exit. Not like steps that you take, but steps in the stairs going up and down the treehouse. And then, so I just stamped on there in different shades of green some leaves. They kind of look like palm-ish type leaves. And then on the top is, I just layered a green label over a craft thing, and I wrote on there Disneyodendron eximus, which the Disney company named that tree, the tree house. They couldn't call it a banyan tree because technically it's not a real tree, and so when they put in their building plans, they labeled it this instead of a banyan tree because it wasn't a real banyan tree. So a little bit of Disney trivia for you. And that is it for the spreads that I'm working on, or the pages that I worked on this time. Coming up, there's going to be a quick little flip through of the 3 pages that I showed you. Before that, though, I'm putting a banner sticker that says Smiles from Ear to Ear and a star little ephemera piece from the Bits and Pieces. I thought it was hilarious because we were all really smiley except for my son down there who looks like a little bit of a sourpuss. So thank you for watching. And I really appreciate you hanging in with me while I figure out all the little nuances with my camera. So hit like if you like, hit subscribe if you want to see more, and thank you for watching.